wonder what Lily Mae Carr Hayes prayed when she came to her end, how she'd seen a legacy of herself multiply to over 100 grandkids, what promises she made with God about giving us back, how she kept faith after faith on days and nights in lack. Who knows what she dreamt of to keep her recipes alive? She sure made them stretch. Through her prayers, through the ones who decided love, we gladly flex. What might we become next? After we knock on doors of forgiveness, after we've settled our debts, our God-given family pass out nicknames or learn real names like Hope, Hayes, Hayes, Hayes. Like, hey, we hold new names in the palms of our throats. Hayes means a boundary. That's why we protect our time. Hayes, like yes, to every good seed planted, we dig to see what was left behind. To every evil uprooted, we take up our roles in fixing holes and repairing memories. Church vans, chicken grease, days on the beach, we prepare new legacies. All the lessons living in us, we slowly start to see. All the seeds planted in us, we have started to reap. All my people's stories worthy to be shared. So tell them your name, Hayes Unashamed. Can you start by telling me your name, your first and your last name?
My name is Michelle Hayes.
Sabrina Bessie Hayes.
Donnie D'Angelo Lloyd Jr.
Ryan Hayes.
Matt Hayes. Travis Hayes.
Nate Eva Williams.
Leroy Taylor.
Patrice Rayshawn McCray Northrup.
Celestine Latoya Miller.
Preston and Williams.
Sequoia LaHanna Williams.
Beatrice Christina Hayes.
Serenity Lloyd.
Paige Diane Ray Northup.
Danisha Shakina Lloyd.
Delana Paige Lloyd.
Vonkeisha Clorinda Gibson.
Hey, we finally made it to the big day.
Yes, I'm so excited to be here, and I'm so grateful for all of the people that have heard me talking about this for months and months and months. I feel like I called your phone so much. So I'm really grateful that it is finally happening.
Yes, we all are. We're here to support you. So this project is supposed to be a naming project and a documentary of our family. So tell us a little bit more about that.
Yes, I came up with this idea that I want to see how our family changed naming dynamics over the years. So like, our granddaddy is Maconder and his mom is Lily Mae. And so I was interested in how the name started to change throughout the years. And so how we even got to Vonkeisha, that interested me. And not only that, when I was traveling a lot, specifically Ecuador, they told me I need to use my whole name. So my entire name is Vonkeisha Clorinda Gibson. That was the first time in my life someone told me, you need to say the whole thing because Vonkeisha is too short.
Wow, that is very crazy to hear because we have a lot of nicknames in our family. Do you mind telling us what your nickname was and who came up with it?
My nickname is Kitty. I don't know who came up with it. They just started calling me Kitty. As you know, your family just gives you names. And I do not think that the entire family even knows that my name is Vonkeisha. So I definitely wanted to do a deep dive into the meaning of Vonkeisha. And I found out just a short part about Keisha connected to the Bible through Job's daughter, Keziah. And this was after Job had gotten all of his houses back, his life back after this tragedy he went through, and God restored him. So Keziah is his beautiful daughter that came after the storm, or like after he was reunified, after he was flooded with new blessings.
Yes.
So that really stuck with me. I'm like, okay, Keziah, not only are you beautiful, but you come after a storm. And I just named that, or I knew that based off of a woman in my church who is also named Keisha.
Okay. No, thank you for sharing that. And I feel like when our names are rooted in Bible and biblical standpoint, it is like really drives who we are and really gives us purpose. So with this documentary, with us all coming together today, what is next and how do you see this bringing our family together?
Man, I have, as you can tell, a very wild imagination. So what I really imagine is for the younger people, the children, the teenagers, to sit around and look at this documentary, to learn more, to investigate their names, to find out the deeper meanings, and to also get involved in doing creative work for your family. Your creativity is not just limited to your work or the world. You can use your skill set to bring your family closer. So that is what I'm hoping for, and this documentary should be done by Christmas so we can all watch it together.
Okay, no, that is lit. How do you think, my last question would be, has God put this purpose in you, and how do you think it is driving your purpose in Christ?
God is funny anyways, right? I'm a professional poet. Most of the times when I tell people, oh yeah, I teach poetry, I'm getting a master's in poetry, I teach, they're like, what? How are you gonna make money? What are you doing? So I think already God is funny in the way that he sets up artistry. And I feel like all of the things that I've dreamt about and set my mind to, he's just been blessing. So this is definitely a gift from God to be able to say, hey, let me find out more about my family history, which biblically, I mean, it's so many names, so many name changes, and names are connected to a large part of God's purpose for you. So I feel like it's directly from God. Where did you grow up, Granddaddy?
The part of my life, I grew up in Georgia.
Georgia, what part? Oglethorpe, Georgia.
Yeah.
Okay. And where were your parents born?
Georgia.
Georgia. Mm-hmm. Which part of the family came from Americus, Georgia?
Mama.
Okay.
America.
And your dad?
He came from Oglethorpe, Georgia.
Oh, okay. Okay. And what's your parents' names?
Lily Mae Hayes. And my father's name was Ike Hayes.
How was it growing up with those two and so many other siblings? How many siblings you have?
All together, it's 9 of us left.
9 living. And how many were born?
I was 13 of us.
13 children.
That's it.
One house.
One house.
How was that growing up, Granddaddy?
It was good. It was good. It wasn't bad because we all got along.
Okay.
We was taught to love each other and treat each other like we would treat ourselves, and we was taught good.
Okay.
And our parents was good teachers to me. As I got older and I look back and the way they used to teach us, it was very good.
Okay.
Because some people, I mean, the children didn't have the teaching that we had.
That's right.
And when we look back at it, to me, it was very good.
Okay.
And like now, I'm 82 years old, and I thank God for that.
Yes.
Amen. Yeah.
So what did your dad do for work and what did your mom do for work when y'all were growing up?
My dad worked for the railroad.
Okay.
And my mom, she was a housewife.
Okay. So this is why everybody cook these big old meals all the time.
I guess that's it. That's it. But the meals is good too.
Yes.
Yeah, it's good. So she was a housewife. She took care of the house, and he worked it on the railroad. And it was not a bad growing up.
Okay.
You know.
So what made y'all leave Georgia? And where did you go after Georgia?
Okay, after Georgia, we came to Jacksonville.
Okay.
And what made us leave? Well, we didn't have no reason. We just got tired of the country. Mom and Daddy decided that they want to come to Jacksonville.
Okay.
And that's where we've been almost well, the majority of the family been here.
Okay. Tell me, how did you get your name? Do you know?
Well, my mom named me.
Okay.
May Eva.
Okay.
Hayes.
And that's back when you would get two names, right?
Right.
Like May Eva. So did people call you May Eva growing up or just May?
Well, I took the Eva off.
Why?
Because I said it's too much like the devil, Eva. So one day I asked
Auntie,
Mom,
please.
well, that's the way I felt. I asked Mom one day, I said, why did you name me May Eva? She said, girl, I started to name you May Dale. I said, now there go the devil. I said, thank you for May Eva. So, and I just like May. So,
Okay.
and then when I was in school, the kids would say, your name is backwards. So I did know quite a few Eva Mays,
Okay.
but not May Eva.
I got you. I never knew that. Okay, so
Yes.
tell me the names your mom and your dad name.
My mom's name is Lily Mae Hayes. Lily Mae Carr Hayes. She married my dad. And my dad's name, Isaiah Hayes.
Okay. And so where did you grow up?
I grew up Jacksonville. My mom moved here, I think, was in 58. I was born 57.
Okay.
So I've been here all my life.
Born and raised.
Born in Georgia, raised here.
Raised here.
Right.
Okay. And so you don't even remember life for real in Georgia?
No,
Okay. So here is where all your memories are.
correct.
Okay. So how was it with growing up with your mom and your dad? And you had how many siblings growing up?
It was probably 6 in the house with me.
Okay.
And the others had.
That's right.
Right.
Okay. So how was it growing up with your mom? What was she like and your dad?
My mom was just a good mom. Dad liked to drink. So it was a night and day side to Dad.
Okay.
When he would drink, he was a different person.
Okay.
And I remember Mom telling him, man, you show that. He didn't know nothing about it. Well, what you talking about? Mom said, oh, you know. So,
He would not even remember the day before. Okay.
no, I tell you so, but it was really a lot of love in the house. And that's what I thank God for. My mom taught us, I tell people 3 things my mom taught me, raised me. She say, love one another, divide out a little, and you're gonna reap what you sow.
Did they call you Michelle growing up or did they call you another name?
My dad called me Michelle Mashuli.
Michelle Mashuli.
Yes.
I've never heard that.
Yes.
So tell me about where you grew up and where you were born.
Well, I was born in Manhattan,
New York?
New York. I was raised in Bronx, New York.
Okay.
And when I turned 13, we moved from New York to Jacksonville, Florida.
Okay. And so tell me the names of your parents.
My dad's name is Maconda Mac Hayes, and my mom's name is Annie Bell Hayes.
Okay, so you got Annie Bell and you got Maconda, and they came up with Michelle.
Correct.
Did your mom tell you where she got your name from?
She didn't.
No?
No.
Do you know if she gave it to you or if your dad gave it to you?
My mom gave it to me.
Your mom gave it to you.
Yes.
Okay, so what are the names of your siblings, if you have siblings?
Yes, I have 5 other siblings.
Okay.
And my brother is Clifford Barron. My sister is Barbara Jean Barron. I'm the 3rd. My other sister is Yvonne Smith, and my other sister is Katina Stevens, and my baby sister is Lakeisha Hayes.
Okay, so y'all came from New York to Jacksonville. Was that a culture shock, like with the names, the people, the fashion, the food, or was it the same for you?
It was the same.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so now you are a mother. Can you tell me about your 4 children names and what made you come up with those names?
Okay, my oldest son is Casher Hayes, and he's named after his dad. My son, Kennard Hayes, I just picked a name for him. It's no reason why I gave him his name.
Okay.
My daughter, Keisha
That's me.
Gibson, and I gave her name from my sister, Yvonne and Keisha. So I took 2 names and blended them together. And my baby Jade, I gave her name because I liked the color green, and that was going to be my last baby.
Oh, wow. Okay. So when it came to my name, you gave me everybody else's name. You gave me Yvonne, you gave me Lakeisha, you gave me Clorinda, which is from who?
One of my friends in Andrew Jackson, when I got pregnant with Cassius, I had a best friend named Clorinda, and I just wanted to use her name. Me and her was so close, and I gave you that middle name.
And then you gave me my dad's last name.
Correct.
So you spread me all out.
That's
so
right.
I appreciate that. So when it comes to Jade, you said you named Jade, which we call her Suge.
Yes.
You gave her the name because you like the color green, and this was going to be your last child.
Yes.
So with that in mind, did you have any other names for children, like just in case you had other children?
Yes, for Jade, I was because her name is Jade Brittany Simone Hayes.
Yes.
So Simone was another good friend of mine in school, and Brittany, I just came up with that name.
Okay.
But I wanted to, if I had any more kids, I was gonna name one Miracle. And if I had another son, his name was gonna definitely be named Tyrese.
Tyrese?
Yes.
Where do you get Tyrese from?
It was just names that I liked it.
Okay. And then what about Kennard's middle name? Going back to your second child, does Kennard have a name that comes from the family as well?
Yes, Kennard Isaiah Hayes, and he got my granddaddy first name, which is Isaiah. Isaac, they say Isaac, Isaiah, yes.
Okay, and so tell me about the relationship between you and your grandparents.
My grandma and my granddaddy, on my daddy's side, which is Mac Hayes, we had real good relationships. My granddaddy actually helped me raise my first son, which was Cassius. And my grandma, she was a good woman. When my mom passed away when I was 14, she stepped in and she did a lot of things, and I listened to her, and she helped me raise my kids because I listened.
Okay, and then what about your granddad? What do you mean he helped you raise Kasha? Did you live with him? Did he just visit you all the time?
Yes, when I was staying with my sister, and then I moved in with my granddad.
Okay.
So he helped me raise Cassius.
Okay.
Me and Willie, man, we was there with my granddaddy all the time. So yes.
Okay.
He helped, between him and man, helped me raise Cassius, Biggie.
So you just went off of names that you were hearing a lot.
Correct.
Okay.
And blending names in together, right?
Okay. So with your sisters and your brother, did any of y'all talk about names before? Did your sisters know that you would name your kid after them?
I told both of my sisters that I was giving them your name.
And what did they say?
They was happy.
Okay.
Yeah.
So y'all talked about names. Were y'all ever pregnant together and do that whole thing? Who was pregnant with who?
Barbara was pregnant. I was pregnant. Katina was pregnant. And Yvonne was pregnant at the same time.
Oh my gosh.
And then Keisha was pregnant and I was pregnant, and we had a couple of trimesters together.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so y'all talked about names and what y'all wanted the babies to be and all of that, or you didn't care if you had boys or girls?
Yeah, we talked about what we wanted, but listen, it ain't, if I had to have one child, that's all I was having.
Okay.
But my grandma, which is Lily Mae Hayes Carr, she wouldn't let you have one baby in this family.
Oh, really? What did she say?
So I had my first baby, and it just was so much pain. And I told my grandma, she was like, "Hey, you gonna be all right." And I was like, "I ain't never having no baby." She was like, "Oh, you gotta have a girl." So I said, "I'm gonna try this thing again," and I had another boy.
Oh my god!
And then when I had my two boys, my grandma was like, "You gotta have a girl." So I said, "I'm gonna try this thing again."
So grandma's the reason I'm here.
Correct.
Oh my gosh, I didn't know that.
So grandma said, once I had you, then she said, "You gotta have another girl to go with the girl." So I had Jade.
2 boys and 2 girls.
So God bless him with 2 boys, 2 girls. And then after I had Jade, I told grandma I'm done. She was like, "You just can't stop at 4." So that was it. I said, "Grandma, this ain't working no more." So that's how I wind up having 4 kids.
Okay. Wait, so Bessie, where did that name come from?
So thank God for my mom's strong will.
Yeah.
She had plans to have Selena, Celestine, and Sabrina. Those are my 2 sisters. Well, my godmother decided while my mom was in labor as soon as she had me, she went down, because back then they didn't do all the, fancy stuff coming up to the room. She went down to the name department and named me for my mom.
You got a forged name?
My name was Bessie Ruth. And my mama almost died. So she said she was not even supposed to be out of bed. She had to go down there and tell them that is not my baby name. So she did agree with my godmother, who was much older. She agreed to keep Bessie, but only as the middle name because she had already chose my first name.
Okay. And so your mom chose your first name according to the names of your other siblings?
Correct.
Okay. So she already had it figured out?
She did.
Okay. Did she tell you when she had these names figured out?
She did not tell me that.
Okay.
I do know originally Selena came because it was a name that she liked.
Okay.
Once she named Celeste, she figured we'll keep the names going.
Okay.
And Sabrina would go ahead and go with those.
I never knew that. But yeah, it definitely worked out.
Yeah,
Okay.
Thank God. So originally my nickname was Sabrina, just short for Sabrina.
Okay.
My brother, who's only 2 years older than me, couldn't pronounce. So once he started pronouncing me as Prina, everybody thought, oh, how cute, and went from there. So then everybody called me Prina.
B? So we switched it to a whole P?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Yeah, so it started with him.
Your name story just keep getting more and more intriguing. So tell me the names of your parents.
So Annie
Uh-huh.
Hayes, formerly Annie Pender, from my dad. My dad passed away. Jesse Pender.
Okay.
So my mom ended up taking her maiden name back to Annie Hayes.
Okay. So, I mean, you would have, Jesse and Bessie, it would have been a thing. Okay, I see,
no.
But no. Do you know if your dad had any input in your name, or he just went along with your mom saying, okay?
From my understanding, my mom did all the naming.
Okay. So now you are a mother.
Yes.
So tell me about that process of becoming a mother, thinking about names. Maybe you talked to your spouse about it, or your mom. Tell me about the story of your daughter.
So originally, growing up, I really liked it. I liked the name Kia.
Okay.
And once I got pregnant and I was gonna have a child, I was like, okay, yeah. No, like growing up, when when you're younger, middle school, it's like, yeah, I'm gonna name my daughter Kia. Well, then it was actually time to name my daughter. I was like, oh, my daughter gotta get a job. Not trying to be, I was like, I don't want them to judge her off of her name.
Okay.
So, but I did still like the name. And as most people, they know what their last name is going to be, or their kid's last name is going to be. Her father is Ambrose, and it was like, that's her last name. We know her last name is going to be Ambrose. So I left it up to her dad to choose her middle name, and it had to be something that would spell her actual first name. So she has the A for Ambrose, and then her middle name had to be something with the I. That was the option I gave him, to find a name with the I. And I changed Kia to Zaya. I put the apostrophe in it. That way they wouldn't know her race after her, just looking at her name.
We know the race. With apostrophe added, we know what's going on.
I was like, listen, Zaya could be, Asian, or it could be, I was like, they wouldn't know, they wouldn't say she can't get this job for her name. So I was like, okay. First, I was thinking about putting a Y, and then I was like, Z-Y. I was like, okay, we're just gonna go with apostrophe.
Okay.
So that's how she got the name Zaya, because I liked the name Kia. And I wanted it to be something that was unique, that I didn't see a lot of people with. So after searching, different names that could rhyme with Kia or use the 3 letters, that way I can spell out her initials with her full name, I found that Zaya meant light and brightness. So that's when I went with it.
So every first letter of Zaya's name is
her initials.
Oh my gosh.
So it's Z-I apostrophe A. Z is for Zaya, I is for Ayari, A is for Ambrose.
That is so good.
I believe my mom's god sister, which is Annette, gave me my name.
Okay. And then how did you get the nickname Tiny?
Tiny. Uncle Raymond, y'all know Uncle Raymond. Uncle Raymond said I was so little, you can literally hold me in the palm of your hands. And he was like, when he looked at me, all he could do is say, she's so tiny. And he said from that day forth, everybody been calling me Tiny.
Cause tell me, I never knew your name was Celestine.
Yep, that's my real name my mom gave me. Celeste is my name. Latoya is my middle name. My Miller is from being married. You know, I'm normally a Hayes, but now Miller through my ex-marriage. I just never went back and changed my name yet.
Got you. Okay, so what does Celestine mean?
The moon and the stars.
Are you kidding me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, that makes sense for you.
Yes.
Okay, so you are a mother. So tell me about your children's names and what made you come up with them.
My oldest daughter is 29. Her name is Shekinah. Shekinah came from cousin Tony.
Okay.
He went to R.J. Washington Church.
Okay.
And it was something about Shekinah glory, and he just kept saying, name of Shekinah, name of Shekinah. I'm like, what is Shekinah? And he was like, you know, I go over to this church, and they be saying Shekinah glory. And I was like, I'm going to tell Tiny to name her baby that. So he came with me with Shekinah, and I named her Shekinah. So her name is Shekinah Miller.
Okay, so Shekinah comes about through a church service.
Yes.
Okay, so... But do you spell it the same way as the Bible Shekinah, or do you switch up the spelling?
I don't think I do, because I spell it Shakyna.
Okay, got you.
They don't spell it like that. So,
okay.
Yeah.
So what about your other children?
I have Clifton, which he's after his dad. I was married, so his dad's name was Clifton Miller, so I named him after his dad.
Okay.
He's a junior.
Okay.
My third son is Keelan. At the time, I was going through a divorce, a lot going on in my life.
That's right.
Ended up getting pregnant from my husband at the time.
Okay.
Which we were separated, but the name, just me laying at home in my emotions and my feelings, Keelan.
I was
like, name him Keelan. And so I called his dad, knowing we wasn't talking. I was like, hey, I don't know how you feel about it, but his name is going to be Keelan.
Okay.
And his thoughts were, Keelan? Well, who you know name Keelan? Don't worry about it. I don't know nobody, but it was just something I'm laying in my bed and I came up with. But his name is Keelan Ty J. I got Ty J from Shekinah. Oh, Shekinah name is Tatiana, middle name.
Okay.
But Tatiana.
Okay.
And J is my second oldest son, so I put Ty J together and named him Keelan Ty J.
Okay, so. I love Keelan.
Yes.
Okay.
So my next son is Sherman.
Okay.
And he's a junior after his dad. Nothing special about his name, but his dad just wanted him to be a junior because I said, I want to name him Shamar. And his dad was like, Shamar, you know him? You better ask him for some Pampers if you want to name him Shamar. So I'm like, oh man, this man's tripping. So I named him Sherman after his dad.
He was like, let me get these Pampers. What name you want?
Okay, it's gonna be Sherman.
Oh my gosh. Okay, yeah. Beautiful.
Yes, and my 4 babies.
And what are the names of your parents?
My mom is Annie Hayes. Well, it was Annie Pender when she was married to my dad, Annie Pender. Right now, my dad is deceased. His name is Jesse Pender.
Okay.
So that's my mom and that's my dad.
And what about your siblings' names?
I have 4 siblings. Well, it was 5 of us all together. So my 4 is Jesse Hayes, which is my brother. Sabrina Ambrose is my sister. Selena Pender, which she's deceased, she passed away. Moses and myself.
Okay. Wait, who's the baby?
Preena's
the baby. Okay. I got you.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do you think about our family and the nicknames they give us? They gave you Tiny from the start.
From the start. So you know, I think they just they look at us and think of something and they just give it to us and we run with it for the rest of, you know.
We really stick
grow up
with it.
We stick with it.
So Jermaine Hayes, do you know the meaning?
Jermaine, I think it's brother.
Okay. And then you are Hayes through your mom or dad?
Mom.
Okay. So what's your mom's name?
Sheriffy McGee Hayes.
Sheriffy McGee Hayes. Okay. And then your dad?
James Reese Jr. Okay.
So Jermaine Hayes, do you have any nicknames?
Maine, Peanut.
Who call you Peanut?
Little boy. My sisters on my daddy's side, my uncles used to call me that. So. Yeah.
Okay. So you mentioned your sisters. Can you tell me how many siblings you have and name them?
On my mother's side, I have 2, which is Sheikah and Starnett Hayes. On my father's side, I have 2 more as well, which is Sharice and Michelle.
So you're the only boy?
No, I'm sorry. And I had 2 brothers on my daddy's side as well, but one of my brothers passed. And one of them still living. His name Antonio.
Gotcha.
Antonio Reese. And I had a brother. I still have a brother on my mother's side as well. His name Antonio Robinson.
Okay, got you. All right. So you have all of these beautiful names, I would say, in our family, and even on your dad's side. So now you are no longer Peanut, you Jermaine, and your father. So how has that experience been? Fatherhood.
Fatherhood has been great. You know, real close with both of my kids. My daughter, she's super smart, feisty too. My son, he's pretty witty as well.
What is fatherhood teaching you right now?
Fatherhood teaching me right now just to be more responsible. You know, try to build a legacy for my kids. You know, I do everything for them.
So are there any men or women in the family, they parenting styles that you look up to, that you practice as you're raising children?
If I had to pick, I would have to say Uncle Buddy.
Okay.
Why? You know, because he just always seemed like he tried to keep everything close knit. You know, I saw how he tried to keep everybody in church, how he was always doing family trips.
Yeah.
So, you know, I would have to say Uncle Buddy.
Okay, so you have 2 children. Tell me their names.
My son is Onari Ladarius Hayes.
Onari Ladarius Hayes?
Yes.
No way!
His mother named him.
And so what? You just was like, yeah, I take it, or did you have an opinion?
I did, but she was already stuck on that. So.
Did you have another name in mind?
I wanted to be a junior.
Okay, I see why she said no, thank you.
Yeah.
Okay.
My daughter is River Nettie Hayes.
Wow.
I named my daughter.
Okay.
You know, Nettie, that was my grandmother's name.
Okay.
So River, I think it just came from my love for water.
Okay.
You know, and River is just like easy flow.
So you didn't even come up with like a list or anything? River just came to you and you stuck with that?
Yeah, I just stuck with that. Her mother wanted to name her Kennedy or Dallas, but I was like, nah, I ain't doing that.
Yeah, River is so cute. Yeah. Okay. And so do you know what your son names mean? Have you looked into the history behind the names?
No, I haven't looked into my son's names.
Okay. And so what about your mom's name? Were you thinking about her name when you was naming your children?
To be honest, no.
No?
Yeah,
okay.
To be honest, I never liked my mama's name.
Did you never like Cherie? You was like, I don't know how, yeah.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know where my grandma get that name from, but no, I never liked it.
What do you miss most about your grandma?
I think what I miss most about my grandma is just her teaching me responsibility. One thing I remember the most is like, even from like when I was a little boy, she used to always wake up at like 5:30 in the morning, and I was the first one she would call. And, you know, it was always get up, do this, do that, do this, do it. And I think that stuck with me today, you know, like it taught me to get up in the morning, you know, early bird get to work.
My mother named me.
Okay.
She was telling me that when she was a young girl, that she was at a park, and there was this, she said, a beautiful little girl on the swing, and she was really sad. She was like, what's the matter? Had a whole little conversation with her, and she was like, I love that little kid, even though I didn't know her. And I was like, oh, if I ever have a daughter, I will name her Patrice.
She named you after a girl she met in the park.
Go figure. Go figure.
Do you know what your name means?
It means noble.
Okay. I mean, clearly, yeah, it makes sense to me. Yeah. All right. So you mentioned your mom giving you this name. What's your mom's name and what's your father's name?
Mom, Diane McCrae Brinson.
Okay.
Diane Elaine McCrae Brinson. And my dad's name is Raymond Hayes.
Okay. And where are your parents from?
Both from Jacksonville. I'm sorry. My dad is from Oglethorpe, Georgia, and mom is from Jacksonville.
Okay. And they met here in Jacksonville?
Yes.
Okay. And then You are a Hayes because of which side of your family?
My dad.
Your dad. Okay. So tell me more about your father. Well, I know recently your father just passed away, so my condolences.
Yeah.
So tell me what you miss most about your father, or what you learned from him, or how you were able to get closer to the Hayes side of the family through him.
Well, as a kid, like I mostly to get close to the Hayes family, Dad would just take me to Grandma's house. You know, that's where all the cousins were. So I got to get to know my cousins that way. But like with my dad, like most of the time I spent with him was him dropping me off at grandmother's house.
Yes. Yes.
For her to babysit like summers and things like that. So with him, like I felt like we got closer when I became an adult.
Okay.
Because, you know, I let go of
That's
things,
right.
you know, reasons why I didn't like my dad.
That's right. So, good for you though.
And then as time got, like I felt like we were getting really close, especially after Marion was born.
Okay.
Because, you know, I wanted my brother to have something better than I had with my dad.
And can you tell me the difference in age between you and Amarion?
He's 17 and I am 51.
Ooh, beauty queen, not aging at all. Yeah, I was tripping out when Uncle Raymond had that other baby. I was like, this man.
Especially when Paige is also 17.
Yes. No, but that's really beautiful though. I'm happy to hear about you and Uncle Raymond coming together and finding common ground. So tell me more about your family time with the Hayeses. Like, did you learn? The main thing with us was like cooking and a lot of food and games and all of this. So tell me more about your time as a child with Grandma.
Well, I absolutely loved it. Like, food was a real nice basis of being in the Hayes family. I like when like people have the competitions, like who got the best devil crab. They always had contests like that I remember.
I never was around for that.
And my daddy was the best.
Tell me some of the things you learned from the Hayes family.
I mean, mostly about family, because no matter what, no matter who you are, really, you didn't have to be a Hayes. If you come, like if a friend came to one of our family events, everybody embraced them. They had fun. They didn't feel out of place. Like, it's all about family with the Hayeses. And my dad loved that. And that is something that I value that he gave to me.
So now you're growing up and you get to a point where you are becoming a mother. You're pregnant. Tell me about that experience and thinking about names for your daughter.
Well, me and my husband were like, you know, arguing about her name is this, her name is that. Like, her brothers are Regan and Reggie. And so when, you know, I was like, okay, our name. And he was like, absolutely not. And I'm like, okay, whatever. Okay, P, like me then. So then both of us couldn't agree on any names. And I was like, one day we were out eating and I was like, okay, here's a napkin, write 5 names here and I'm going to write 5 names. And out of all the names, the only name that was the same was Paige. So we went with Paige.
Oh, wow. How many names would you say you went through to get to Paige?
So many. So many.
And so what is Paige, your daughter? What's her entire name?
Paige Diane Ray Northrop.
Got you. And what does her name mean?
Paige means servant or some sort of things like that. Like attendant.
Got you. Yeah. Wow. Did you go through a process of like research or was this just sitting alone? Okay.
A tiny bit of research.
A little bit of research and a lot of bit of just depending on your own imagination.
Yeah. And I didn't name her because that's what it meant.
Got you.
I thought Paige was a cute name.
How do you spell it?
Paige.
Okay, got you. Mm-hmm. All right. So now you have Paige, and you have other children. You have 2 boys as well. Did you want other children, or you were like, this is good, I'm satisfied?
Paige was a blessing.
Okay.
Unexpected blessing for me.
Okay.
So
You were like, that's enough.
it's like, I'm a teacher. I got 20 kids.
Yeah. Tell me about that though, teaching and like, at any point your children that you're teaching at school, are you hearing names and you're like, oh, this might work for my, okay.
Like, absolutely not. No, oh no, I know that name. No, that can't be that.
Okay, that makes sense. How long have you been teaching?
26 years.
Wow. Yeah, thank you for your service to humanity. So tell me how you first got introduced to the Hayes family.
From your mama.
Who is my mama? What's her name?
Michelle Hayes.
Okay, so you met my mom, and how long have y'all known each other now?
Oh,
I'm 32.
say about 40-some years, probably.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so you met her, and what made you say, you know what, I need to stick around this family? Because y'all been around each other forever at this point.
Because she always could cook.
She always cook?
Yeah.
No way. That's it.
I mean, that, you say she all good people.
She always making sure you good?
Right.
Okay, so you basically know the entire family. You are family, right?
Right.
So what are some of the things you picked up from my mom's side of the family?
Mostly that they really love Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They definitely had you in church.
Right.
All right. So even the time where you was away, like how did you stay in contact with the Hayes family?
Well, we do phone calls and letters.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then you have 4 children with my mom, the Hayes family. So you have stepchildren through her. So how do you feel with, first of all, how many children do you have in total? 15 children, yeah. And so, and now you have all of us too.
Right.
How does it feel to be fathering so many children?
Like a king.
How so?
How I feel about them.
Yeah, how you feel to be fathering all these kids and these personalities and these lifestyles, like, yeah.
I feel good.
You feel good about it?
Yeah.
Talk to me more about fatherhood.
Just trying to be a good person. Try to keep them on the right track.
Okay, good. Which child do you say you have to talk to the most or correct the most or make sure they stay out of trouble the most? Which child?
Kennard.
No way. No way, for real?
Kennard.
Not Jamar.
Jamar.
I was about to say.
Yeah, them two.
Both of them.
Both of them.
Jamar and Kennard. Okay, right. That's right. All right. So when it comes to having 15 children and also taking care of so many other children, did you help come up with the names of your children? Any of them?
Jamar.
Jamar. What made you choose his name?
Just from being a mama. Yeah.
Okay. Y'all had different options or you stuck with Jamar?
I just stuck with Jamar.
Okay. That was the only son or child you helped name?
No, Gerard.
Okay. What made you choose Gerard's name?
Well, I chose Leroy and the mama chose Gerard.
And you stuck with that?
Right.
Got you. What did you want me to be named?
Kitty.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And yeah, so you was good with that name.
Right.
Okay. What about Suge, Jade?
Suge always was, I loved that name too.
Okay. And now you have 15 children, all the other children that you take care of, right? And grandchildren.
Right.
How do you feel about being a grandfather?
Oh.
Just, no joy.
It's joy, but
Yeah. I mean, they require a lot, especially baby Cassidy.
Oh yeah, that's my real baby. That's my real baby.
All right, so talk to me about more about the Hayes family. And so now you do all of this time away and you come back home. What made you say, okay, I need to reunite with this family instead of any other family? Because you had plenty options.
But you know, they were more on track than the other families.
Okay.
You know.
Okay.
And they was giving me something that I was missing, you know.
Okay.
You know, by me being a Muslim and they were Christian, you know, I kind of sensed after being around Bishop A and your granddaddy, you know, they were good people. And I said, you know, their religion made a lot of sense where I didn't understand before they made it plain for me, you know. You know,
okay. So they still accepted you even with a different religion.
Right.
I remember growing up and my mama used to have to make collard greens with pork and collard greens with turkey for you.
Right.
We always had all of this food because you couldn't have pork.
Right.
Yeah. So when you came home, you changed the whole dynamics of our household.
Right.
Yeah. Like we had all of this food, all of these people coming by. It was just like, I was like being raised by celebrities at some point. Tell me about when you came home. So now you got people to accept you. Did that help you start your businesses and stuff?
Right.
How so?
That, you know, I understand that business part, because, you know, I was just messing with criminals, doing wrong. And on y'all side, your mama's side, they were Christian, you know, and they were doing good things like Bishop introduced, and your granddaddy was introducing to houses, and, you know, business, you know what I'm saying?
Businesses that won't get you in trouble.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Hey, where did you get that name from?
My mommy.
Your mommy. What about your dad? What's your dad's name?
I don't call her Daddy, and my mommy they call her Jacob.
Oh, you call him Daddy, but your mama call him Jacob? Okay, so he has two names.
Yeah.
Daddy and Jacob. Okay, I got it. And then what's your mama name?
I call her mommy, and my grandmother call her Sequoia.
Sequoia. Okay, so you got Sequoia and you got Jacob. Okay, and so what do you think about your name? Do your friends like your name?
Yes.
Okay, and then what about some other names that your family call you? Do they just call you Preston or they call you other stuff?
The Preston.
What about your cousins?
I got two big cousins, and one got bullet and the other not.
What's their names?
My fourth big cousin is Kyron.
Kyron.
No, K.
Okay.
And my other cousin is Amari.
Okay, Amari. She's a little baby.
Yes.
Okay. Do you help take care of Amari?
Who got mama?
She got a mama, so you don't help out?
Yeah.
Okay. And what about your toys? You always talking about the different names of your toys. Tell me some of their names.
I don't know.
You don't know Pikachu?
Yeah, I don't know the rest of the name.
Okay. But you got on a shirt, then that's Sonic, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Is he your favorite?
Yes.
I thought Batman was your favorite. You got two favorites?
No, I got all of the favorites.
Okay. So tell me about your family. Are you excited to meet some of your family members today?
Yeah.
Did you know everybody?
No.
Okay, this is your first time meeting everyone? Did you know my name was Von Keisha?
Yeah.
You did? But that's not what you call me. What do you call me?
I don't know.
What do you call me when you call me on the phone? Keisha or Keedy?
Keedy.
Yeah, so you didn't even know my name is Von Keisha. So yes, I have two names. What else do you want to know about your family?
What else?
Yes.
But my family gave me new stuff.
Your family giving you new stuff? Okay. Well, I thank you so much for letting me interview you today. Are you still feeling shy or are you feeling good?
I'm feeling good.
Okay. Well, thank you so much, Preston.
It's not my favorite, but you know, it's my name, so here I am.
What is the favorite of your names out of Sequoia and Lahana?
I would probably say Sequoia. I think as we've been researching it, I feel like it defines who I am.
Okay.
It means strength and endurance. So I feel like, yeah, I am a strong person. I endure a lot. So, yeah.
Okay. And you are named after anyone, or did your mom or dad just come up with this, or you don't know?
I have no idea. I know the name is rooted in Native American origin.
Okay.
So both names, Lahana and Sequoia.
Okay.
And Lahana means light. It had a lot of definitions. Bright and shiny intellect, the one who is loved and light. So
wow.
I'm like, no, that is me in like a nutshell. So now that I know that, I feel like it is changing how I feel about the name.
So did you go by another name because you didn't like the name Sequoia or Lahana, or you were wrestling with the names?
I feel like a lot of people call me Koya or Koi, and the family calls me Milk Baby.
Okay, yes. I actually remember you being named Milk Baby.
Yeah, our granddaddy named me that because I was obsessed with milk.
Yes.
So yeah, I just, you know, everybody still sees me as Milk Baby to this day.
Okay, so you got Sequoia and Lahana, you got Koi, and you got Milk Baby. What are the names of your parents?
My mom's name is Lakeisha and my dad's name is Robert.
Okay, so it's no direct like trace of your name in their names. So that's very interesting.
Correct.
Okay.
So yes, but we both know we have Native American. Our grandma was Native American. So I think somewhere, you know, they probably was just like, yeah, let's kind of go back to our roots. So it makes sense.
And what about Sequoia? Do you know the meaning of Sequoia?
I had it pulled up on my phone.
Okay.
It means strength and endurance.
Oh, Sequoia means strength and endurance, and Lahana means light,
bright and shiny intellect, and the one who is loved.
Got you. Okay. So you have all of this like deep meaning to your name, and then here you are, a mother of one.
Yes.
How did you come up with his name, and what is his name?
So my son's name is Preston Jedediah Williams, and I don't know.
Jedediah sounds like a church service, like instantly. So.
Revival in the mighty. Okay, anywho, I came up with his name while I was pregnant. I wanted something that was very not cultured, but known to the world.
Okay.
I didn't want people to mispronounce his name. I didn't want anything like that. I wanted him to just grow up in a cool, calm, and collected childhood.
Okay.
So his name is Preston, and it was just the first name. I'm like, yeah, this will do.
Okay.
So after doing research, his name it's from British origin, and it means priest estate.
Okay.
And his dad chose his middle name. He said one night he was praying and reading his Bible, and God told him to name him Jedediah.
Wow.
Which we found out means beloved of the Lord.
Okay.
So.
Wow. So Preston is all the way just a man of God.
He's a man of God.
Okay.
He's stepping into his role soon.
Did you have any other names on the table when you were thinking about Preston?
The only other name I think we came up with was Benjamin, and I don't really remember the meaning of that or how we came up with it, but yes.
Okay, well, two more things.
Okay.
Can you tell me if you have siblings, and if so, what are the names of your siblings?
I do. I have two siblings. Keyshawn is the oldest, and Traquiva is the second oldest.
Okay, got you. And then if you ever think about having more children, have you already started thinking about names, or do you feel like it'll come if it comes?
I did. If I have a girl, it is rooted in the Bible.
Okay.
I can't remember it, but it's David's wife.
Okay.
Michelle, you know who I'm talking about. But
like M-Y-C.
Yes.
Okay.
And I really loved her character in the Bible and who she was as David's first wife.
Is it Michael?
I think it's Michael.
Okay.
So yes, but I do believe right now in my life that I am one and done, and I love my little baby Preston. So,
Okay.
just so we're clear.
Yeah. Travis, do you know what Travis means or where your parents got the name from?
My mom got Travis and my middle name, Travis Centel, off of the stories.
Centel?
Yes.
That is not your name.
That's my real name, Travis Centel Hayes.
You should go by Centel.
It was a man on the stories, and Mama liked it, and so she got.
Are you joking?
Dead serious.
Okay. I looked up Travis, and it also means someone who travels and like toll collectors. It's like French, honestly.
Oh.
So you should look into that. It's not just from the stories.
The only part I'm gonna look into is traveling. All the other parts.
Yeah, you travel a lot though.
Yeah.
Okay. So tell me about your parents and your upbringing and where you grew up.
My mom's name was Vonsell Hayes, and my dad's name was Lloyd Hayes. And I grew up in the church. They always kept us in the church and with our family, so you know.
So you grew up in the church, and your parents made sure that, yeah. Do you want to say anything else about your, particularly your dad, because he really kept our family together and made sure, yeah.
Pop was the glue, and I miss him. That was my man.
Yeah. Do you know why your dad fought so hard to make sure we stuck together?
Because he was just a natural born leader.
Yeah.
And you know, our family, I feel, don't got that now. But yeah, he wasn't the oldest, but everybody just followed behind him. He was a leader.
Yeah, we miss Bishop a lot.
A lot.
And we miss your mom.
A lot.
Yeah, I spent a lot of time in y'all house when I was growing up. I always wanted to get out there to Orange Park. So yeah, it definitely brings up great childhood memories. I was going to also ask you, you are a father now. What are the names of your children?
My daughter's name is Cameron Hayes, and my son's name is Jace Hayes.
How did you come up with those names?
Well, Cameron, her mom came up with that. And Jace, me and his mom was like looking for names, and then I think Cameron, the one that kind of threw it out there, Jace, I think.
Cameron named Jace?
She kind of, and then after I kind of listened to it, I'm like, yeah, I like it. So,
okay. So do you know the meanings behind those names?
Nope.
Or you just like the way it sounds?
I like it. Jace Hayes, yeah.
I like Jace and Cameron. Okay, so you was not thinking to give him Travis Jr. or?
I wanted to, but his mom, like, if we didn't talk no more, she didn't want to name it Travis.
Stop it.
That's what she said. And I'm like, that's fine. So
okay. And so now that you have Cameron and Jace, what were some of the other names that was thrown out to you?
Oh, I can't even think. There was so many.
Really?
Yeah. Well, oh man, it was for Jace. It was all types of stuff.
Okay.
Messiah.
Okay.
Man, it was. Yeah, I just remember that one, but I said no to that one.
Okay, you have Jace and you have Cameron. Now, what about your siblings? How many siblings do you have and what's their names?
Oh, I got 8 brothers and sisters. There's 8 of us with me. And my oldest was Lord, then Keyshawn Hayes, Ladrina, Tammy, Celicia, my oldest sister. Then they got me, Dwayne, my brother, and then Tanisha.
Okay. Wow, I didn't know it was 8 of y'all. Okay. Man, Bishop had a lot of kids.
Yeah.
Okay.
He had 8 of them before he married Mom. 4 of them.
Okay. And so, yeah, you was like, I'm not taking that journey. 2 is enough. Okay.
Child support.
Okay, that's true. That's true. So what do you think about the way that we get nicknames in our family? Like people just, did you even know my name was Von Keisha?
No. No.
Until when?
Nah.
Until just this moment?
Nah, Von Keisha, no.
You thought it was Keedy my whole life?
Basically, that's it, Keedy.
Okay. What you think about the nicknames we get? Because we got some wild, Keedy is a mild nickname compared to some of the other ones. There we go.
what they were thinking. Who said?
What you think about it? It don't matter. It's just our family.
Just our family, just
Yeah.
country bumpkins.
Yeah. Okay. How did we get from Lloyd and Maconda and Prentice to Travis? Like, how do you think that even happened?
I mean, well, the name, I feel they just passed it down. It was more of a normal name. So, naming your kids Bon Cliche and stuff like that, that's, you starting to get in the like 2000s, your blackness.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's true.
Yeah.
Where does Beatrice come from? Do you know?
So actually, my name is Beatrice or Beatrice. My mom calls me Beatrice. My dad calls me Beatrice. And I got my name from my mom's sister.
Okay.
Yeah, she wanted it to actually be Demetrius. Oh. And then she, I guess, because her brother's name is Demetrius.
Beatrice.
Yeah, so it's Beatrice.
I'm calling you Beatrice from now on. Which one do you prefer?
I prefer Beatrice because it sounds a little more urban versus the
Not urban.
Beatrice is like, here's like old woman vibes. I'm definitely not old woman, right?
Okay. Well, so you are a Hayes through your dad?
Yeah.
Okay. And what's your parents' names?
My dad's name is Prentice Hayes. No middle name. My mom, Darlene Harris. No middle name.
Okay. So, and your mom named you. Your dad had nothing to do with it.
Apparently they had, I guess they lived together.
Okay.
Maybe it's real deal, my mom, though. I think what she said.
Did she have other names in mind?
No.
No.
My
Okay.
dad did. He wanted to name me Priscilla from what my mom said. So,
Oh my.
yeah, I'm grateful.
Okay.
That my mom
Step in.
Yeah.
Okay. So what do you know your dad? He has other children, right?
Yeah.
So what are their names?
So
Did he get a Priscilla out the deal?
No, he
Okay.
he didn't. So the oldest is Taiwan and Shanita. Then we have Pernell and then Katrina, which is my sister that is deceased. Then we have Prentice Jr. and of course me, and then my little brother Princeton.
Yes. Okay. Good.
First steps as well. So
All right.
yeah.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Yeah. It's been a minute.
Yeah.
Wow. Marquita, we love you. Okay. So I am interested in how we go from Beatrice, the child, and now Beatrice, a woman, having children and thinking about names. What's your process when you were having, pregnant?
So of course I was married to their dad.
Yeah.
And his name is Donnie. He started with a D, so we just decided on it together. Of course, Donnie got named after him, and he's a junior. And then he named Donisha. I named Deani. So this by the time we got to Elena, we actually ran out of names. We didn't have a name for her because she wasn't actually playing. You know, I love her.
God planned her.
Yeah, God planned it. You was there watching her when I got my two-sided twins. So
Yeah. Oh my God.
yeah, so you knew it was
I just put that 2 and 2 together.
no, it wasn't actually planned, even though we loved Elena the life. But he had a friend named Delaney that I can't even say it was actually his friend. It was just somebody he knew. And he was like, "What's up, Delaney?"
Okay.
So I changed it to Delana.
Okay.
And that's basically how I got her name.
So you find out you're pregnant with twins, and this is after Donnie, your firstborn.
Yeah.
And so are you thinking about names during your pregnancy, or you're already talking to your ex-husband about names? Like, what's that process?
Yeah, when I found out we was having twins, we didn't really know what we were having, to be honest, till I was probably close to having it.
Okay.
So we didn't have a name until like real last minute, but I just wanted something that was close to my name.
Okay.
And I guess he wanted something that was close to his, but we wanted it to be tied in together. And I wanted that middle names to actually have a meaning.
Okay.
Although that first names actually found out they actually do have meaning, but it was more so their middle names that I was focused on as far as what meaning. So
Okay. So you didn't have a list of names, it just came to you.
yeah,
Okay.
I didn't have those names though.
Okay. Well, do you want to introduce the first daughter next to you?
Yeah, this is the Deani. She came first out of the twins. So yeah.
Thank you.
All right. Okay, Deani, welcome. Do you know what your name means?
Yes, it means divine, delightful, and it's I think like excitement. Yes.
Whoa. And serenity is just serene and chill and peace. Do you feel like you're living up to those names? Like,
Excitement, yes.
okay.
Delightful, yeah. I'm alive. I'm gonna say.
Okay.
I'm alive.
So yes, you're living up to them. What about serenity?
Yes, I'm gonna say yes.
Okay. And as it relates to your name, how has it helped you move in the world, right? Like you've been to college, you've been at this point working, you have friends.
I'm gonna just say it helped me not like be shy, like more outgoing. You know that she the shy type. I'm just out there, so I'm just, it just helps me be more so me and actually learning how to be out more and observe other people. I'm afraid.
Okay. So your name gave you a sort of like confidence.
Yeah.
Okay. And so as it relates to your real name, do you have a nickname?
I had a lot of nicknames.
Tell me some of them. I want to know at least two.
Big head, water head.
Those are not nicknames.
No,
Stop. Who gave you these names?
It's a story. It's a story. Why I got water head. Okay. One day my head was hurt. Mama told me, I don't know nothing about headaches or migraines. So mama told me to describe like the feeling. So I said, I feel like my brain is taking a shower.
Oh my
I started
gosh.
talking water head.
And that's it.
Yeah, but also a twin. Yeah.
Yes. Okay, that's right. That's
Then
right.
some of my friends call me D or DD.
Okay. How is it to be a twin?
It's good. It's very exciting. She my other half, so
Literally.
if I don't got nobody to go to, I got her.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
fun. Very fun.
What do you prefer, being called a certain name, or do you like just being called your real name?
Not actually, a lot of people don't call me Deani. It's just twin. All I hear is twin. I don't hear Deani.
Do you prefer being called Deani, or it doesn't?
It doesn't matter.
Okay. Your mom, she has a nickname too. What's her nickname in the family?
Nibbles. Mm-hmm.
So it's like,
Yeah.
how do you get past Nibbles?
How did he get that?
They still call me.
They still call you that.
Yeah.
How did you get that nickname?
The way that I eat my food, and I still to this day have to be able to taste it first to know whether or not it's okay.
I did not know that.
It's not just gonna go get in unless I know it's good. So I do it first.
Okay. Do you know the meaning of your name?
I don't know if my first name, I guess, is a challenge. And then my middle name is like
Just like faith, just having faith.
meaning of it. She actually made it because she really wanted me to. I feel like Michelle told me to say this, but because I was a miracle.
Yeah, that's right.
She made that name because she felt like I sort of had a meaning because she had me after she got her two sides. So, yeah.
That is wild to hear your mama say, yeah, I had you after I couldn't have kids no more.
Yeah.
That's a wild story. Does your mom remind you of that often?
Every day.
Every day. So now you're here, and then you hear from your auntie that you had another name. And so what was that?
It was Miracle Baby.
Miracle Baby.
Yeah.
That's the nickname.
Yeah.
Do they call you other things besides Delana?
I get called Lena a lot, Stinker Butt,
Okay.
Stain.
Which one do you prefer?
Lena.
You prefer Lena?
Yeah, I use it.
Okay. And then as it relates to your peers, and you're in different worlds, right? Like you are in the modeling world, school, and then just reality of our family. How are you navigating those worlds with your name?
I mean, feel like it's pretty smooth.
Okay.
Like, I feel like everybody pretty much knows me as Elena.
Okay.
I'm content with it because I feel like a lot of people don't know how to say my name, which is fine because sometimes I struggle saying my name as well.
Stop.
No, I swear.
Stop.
I swear.
What do you say?
Like, no, I say like Delena, but like my tongue is like
It takes you on a journey.
Yeah. Yeah.
What do people say when they're mispronouncing it?
They say Delaney.
Okay.
I hear that.
Wait, what was the second one?
Delania.
Yeah. Girl, who say that?
Teachers.
Okay. What? So you're just like, just call me Lena and let me lay down. Okay.
That's actually what I say.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, so no, you don't feel like teaching anyone about your name?
I mean, if they ask like, "Oh, how do you pronounce your name?" I tell them, but I don't really have a problem if they say it wrong. But,
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, thank you so much. I really didn't know that people were looking at your name and straight up, but you can imagine what they do to my name. So, but no, I appreciate you. I appreciate all of y'all taking time to answer questions about your names. And Shekinah, what's the meaning?
It's like Shekinah glory. This one was Shekinah.
Oh, like Shekinah.
My
Okay.
dad named us. Yeah.
Your dad named
Well,
you?
did he do my full name? Yeah, my full name.
Okay.
Shekinah glory.
What? And so what does Danisha mean?
It means like God's, like a gift from God. God's gift.
Okay. So you got the glory and you got God's gift. And how do you feel like you're living up to those names?
I truly feel like I'm a gift from God.
Really?
So, really, that's just how I would sum it up, basically.
Okay.
Like for my day-to-day life, regardless.
Everywhere you go, you're the gift.
I feel like I'm a bright light.
Yeah. No. To people, or like, are you meeting other Danishas or?
Well, I know we knew up with Danisha once, but it was a long time ago, so I don't really.
Okay.
Yeah, Danisha at work. And then it's a female named Danisha as well, but I don't know her. Like, we never spoke to her, so.
Do you is your name spelled differently from other Danishas?
I would say so.
Okay.
Like some have like 2 N's, some it's different ways. Oh, and then we have our cousin. Yeah, her name is Danisha as well.
So
And hers is spelled differently.
have you experienced people mispronouncing your name or
All the
misspelling?
time.
Really?
Like the majority of the time it's like Donisha. Which it's like it's not as like off, it's not really off as much, but it's Donisha. But it's because of the spelling of my name. They say it sounds like when I pronounce it, it's 2 N's, but it's only 1 N in my name.
Okay.
So yeah, that's why they get confused and say like Donisha.
Do you correct people or do you just let it go?
I just let it go.
Really?
Yeah, but honestly, because like she said, everyone calls both of us twins.
Okay.
So yeah, no one really says Donisha.
Or they'll call me Danisha or her Deani.
Yeah.
What?
When they try to like say our name instead of twins, sometimes you want to be different, they will mess it up.
Okay. Paige, I remember you being like this big, and so now you are like a maturing young woman. How old are you now?
17.
Okay, well, I'm glad to see you. This project is about the names of our family members. So can you tell me your whole name?
Paige Diane Ray Northrop.
Do you know where you get your name from?
Kinda.
Okay, tell me what you kind of think.
My mom said that her and my dad wrote names on a napkin, and then whichever one matched, they decided to use that one.
What about your middle name?
I figured out at school one time when I was just thinking about something, and I realized that my Diane was my grandma's name.
And then what about the other part?
And Ray was stand for Raymond.
Mm-hmm. So you got your grandma, granddad's name, and you have a name that your mom and dad handpicked. How is it being named Paige? Do people say it wrong? Do they?
Sometimes people spell it Pagie.
Oh. Do you correct them or you just like, it's fine?
I correct.
Okay. All right, Paige. So you are the only girl, right? Did you want more siblings or you feel good about life?
I want more siblings because it's sometimes boring being by myself.
Really? All right. So now that you are 17 and you're thinking about college and all these other things, tell me about your process in, I think before you told me you were doing cosmetology. So tell me about your process with setting so many goals for yourself and meeting all of them. Like, how do you come up with these things?
I don't know.
Is it like you talk to your friends, your mom, your teachers?
Now I talked to my mom.
Okay. What made you come up with cosmetology?
We were just looking through the things you could do at that school, and
Okay.
I was either gonna take construction or cosmetology.
Construction or cosmetology? Those are your two options. Paige, you're phenomenal.
My nickname is what the family call me Nunu, and worldwide they call me Don from like social media and stuff like that.
Okay. So you got, where do you get Nunu from?
Basically, well, from what I heard from my mom, she said she named that because I guess because I was the new baby, the first born, so I guess she just
Okay.
tried to call me Nunu and it stuck.
And you still let people call you Nunu?
Yeah, family and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
family call me
you know
that.
what? Some of the other like guys in our family, like once they reach a certain age, they like don't call me insert
Yeah.
nickname. So no, I'm happy that you still sticking with Nunu.
Yeah, I
Okay.
don't mind. I don't mind.
And then you have this incredible fan base who has also
Hmm.
given you a nickname,
Yeah,
which is
it's Don.
okay.
Short for my first name, Donnie. So everybody just call me Don.
Okay. And so when did you get this nickname? And I mean, like, yeah, I mean, I didn't know my little cousin was a celebrity. You know what I'm saying? I do watch your stuff, but
Yeah.
when did it happen that you were like, okay, I have a whole new name out here?
Basically, it kind of started from high school. They
Okay.
started, well, kind of started speaking with Don from high school, and as I came into like social media and stuff like that, basically I was like, okay, y'all can, how people usually tell somebody, you can tell them, call them name for short, so they have to call you your whole full first name, stuff like that. So I was like,
Okay.
okay, y'all call me Don. And then when we, came about with our social media pages and stuff like that, we titled them Don, and then my fiance V, for short for her name.
Okay. So what does your name mean?
Basically, my name means like world leader, stuff like that. Basically, for sure. To just sum it up, it's like world leader.
Wow. So did you get your dad's entire name, like first, middle, last, junior, or your middle name is from somewhere else?
I think it's for sure. I can't really say for sure if it's his middle name or not, but I know
Okay.
that it possibly might be. I know I got first name Donnie, the last name Lloyd is his, and then his dad name's also Donnie. So,
Okay. Oh,
mhm.
so, oh, wow. All right. I got you. And then what's your mama name?
Beatrice Hayes, Beatrice
Okay.
Christina Hayes.
So you're a Hayes through your mom.
Yep.
Okay.
Mhm.
Got
Mhm.
you. And then do you have siblings?
Yep. Donisha, Deani, Delana. Yep.
And you're the oldest. How is
Yep.
that? And I mean, like, how do you get the name that means leader and then you're the oldest? Do you feel like you live up to your name?
Honestly, I say I do because basically everything I always said, like I kind of basically want to do in life. Cause since a young boy, I always wanted to do like, entertainment stuff. That's why I used to dance. That's what I used to be anointed feet, if you know that.
Yes, I remember.
So yeah, I started off like
Dancing. Y'all
dancing.
did
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah, so basically with that is I always want to do stuff dealing with like entertaining and stuff. That always kind of been like my niche when it came down to stuff I always enjoy doing. So basically, I can say I'm living up to it because everything I said I want to do, I'm basically and basically progress of doing. So
So
yeah.
your name means leader. You're living
Mhm.
up to it. And so what's the best and worst things about being a leader? You could just give me one of each.
I say the best thing about being a leader is I'll say it's the fact that like actually seeing people when you're doing something positive and you actually seeing people wanting to do the positive things you're doing. That's one of the best feelings to me because I always wanted to like kind of lead in a positive way, because I know you can lead in a bad and a positive way. So I always been the type of person that's stuck to lead in a positive way. So when I see other people like might see something I did and like, oh, I like what you're doing, I want to do it too, or I want to try doing it, that's like one of the best feelings it is to me, because I'm kind of stirring them into a right path instead of a wrong path.
Yeah, that's a good point.
And I'll say negative. One of the top negative things about being a leader is that you get held to like a certain high pedestal. Like they expect so much out of you, and then sometimes people, they don't understand that you're still human at the end of the day. So like you'll make mistakes. Sometimes you might not do stuff exactly how they want you to do it. So I say that's probably one of the hardest things about it.
You preaching now. No, for real. Okay, so when it comes to names in our family, we have so many different varieties and spices. And so now you're at a point, you're a young man, you're becoming like this great man, and you're thinking about marriage and children. So are you already thinking about names? Are y'all having like pillow talk about names? What you thinking?
Yeah, we don't talk about some names. Some, I might not say them yet.
Okay.
Like you can like know a little secret and stuff like that, but it's like we don't start talking about names and stuff like that. We just don't have a specific name yet for each gender. So yeah, that's just something that's in the works though. We talk about names for each gender and stuff like that.
How are y'all coming up with names? Are y'all researching? Are you going off of your parents, grandparents, her parents or grandparents, or like what's the process?
So basically, most of the time we kind of like researching stuff. Sometimes like if we like, let's say like we reading a Bible or something like that, and we doing like our little Bible study stuff we be doing. Like we might see a name in the Bible and be like, okay, like we like this name. See what they was talking about in the Bible, what the name meant. So sometimes we'll go based off that. And then sometimes when it's like it's not like a biblical name, we'll just like look up like certain names and stuff like that too.
So you have how many boys?
6 boys and 2 girls.
6 boys and 2 girls. Wow.
I love Shay. I love her. She's my baby.
Okay.
Anna, she's so bad. I don't deal with her.
You don't deal with her?
No, she's bad. She's a crybaby. Everything. She's like the opposite. You know what I'm saying?
Really?
I do not deal with her.
And who gave them the nicknames?
All need me, Jacksonville. My girl, she on that too. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I gave Papa my name because he's one of her things.
Uh-huh.
And then Zay, I don't know what happened to Zay.
It just came.
Zay is just...
Okay.
He's Zay Way.
Okay.
And it's one of my partners, Zay Way. I kind of named him after one of my partners.
Okay.
Yeah. So, then I named him Real. I ain't gonna tell you how he got Real.
Okay.
So Real. I like Real. That's
I like Real.
That's Majestic. I like that. That's Royale.
Okay.
His middle name is Royale. He's a clown. He's smart. He's like super different. Like, what part of me was you? You know what I'm saying? He raw.
Okay.
Then you got Poppy. He's terrible. Then you got I got one Mo Isaac and Mo Ike.
Yeah.
He raw. He like a little midget. I think he like 2, 3. Yeah, he like 2. Terrible 2. Oh my God.
Okay.
And he's like this big.
Oh my God.
He's stuck on me like this. He might be 3. He's stuck on me like this. I can't get him off him.
Uh-huh. You mentioned it earlier though that you get to see yourself in your children.
Right.
Like, so what are you seeing about yourself and all of these personalities? Like, who don't listen?
Man, it's so weird and it's just such a blessing. They all listen, but they all got their own minds.
Yeah.
You know, and then it's such a blessing that God just let me see that. Like, wow.
Yeah.
I mean, that was just something I just said the other day. Like, he was like panic. He was watching TV with the PlayStation 5 joints in his hand. But there's no PlayStation. And he's like playing. I'm like, what's up, bro? What you doing? He's like, man, I'm playing the game. You wanna play? I'm like, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
That's right.
That was wild.
Enjoying his own company, his own imagination.
That was wild.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was like, but I seen me at that point. You know what I'm saying? Like, wow, how did he do that? That was very smart. You know what I'm saying?
Do you feel like you are more like one of your children when you were young? Like, which one of your kids are you most like when you were a boy? Which one reminds you the most?
Zay. And then I still do Poppy. He's like my dog, but he's like super bad. But I don't never remember being super bad. Everybody said I was bad. He's like super bad.
You don't remember being bad, but everybody told you was
Yeah.
bad?
He's that kind of bad. Like, oh my God, he act just like you. I ain't never act like that. You know what I'm saying?
He's sneaky bad or just outright?
He's bad.
Okay. All right.
He's bad.
So when you were coming up with the names, it was you and your girlfriend doing it together, or y'all were just...
Basically, at first we was like, Mo, Mo, Mo. And once we hit Mo like 3 or 4 times, we was like, hold on.
Okay.
She was like, hold on, let's do a girl. I'm like, huh?
Yeah.
All right, let's try it. A girl.
Okay.
Wow. That was magic. That was magic. So then we did, I'm gonna name her, who you gonna name her? How you gonna name her? Moesha? I'm like, no, I'm gonna name her Shay. I'm gonna name her after my niece. You gotta name her Moshe. Okay, that worked out.
Okay. I love Moesha growing up, so the fact that was even an option is wild. So,
and I was gonna name her Moesha, and I was gonna name her Moana. And then her name is Toriana also.
Okay. Oh, her middle name?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Moana Cheriana.
Y'all were not playing about carrying along Moses.
That's a blessing.
That's very creative. All right,
that
cousin.
Was.
So how many, you have 8 children. Are you done?
Yes, I'm definitely done.
Okay, that's a wrap. And how do you feel about adding this many more Hazes to the family? We already got so many.
At first I was like, wow. Then I was like, everybody else did it, so that was normal.
Yeah,
I was just normal.
It was.
I was just normal. Your daddy, your granddaddy did it, Uncle Buddy did it, so that was just normal. You know what I'm saying? My mama did it, so I was like, oh, that's what it was with me. You know?
Yeah, that's true.
I love my kids to death. You know.
And then you grew up with so many cousins, like
right, definitely.
Man,
locked in with the cousins.
I wasn't there for your generational stuff, but like I can't imagine this person with 9 kids being around, this person with 5 kids around.
We all used to be piled up at grandma's house, all that buddy house, everywhere. We wild.
So you went from Georgia, Jacksonville to New York. Where did New York come in?
Okay, I went to New York when I was at my 19th birthday.
Okay.
In Syracuse, New York.
Oh, wow.
I'm Jacksonville.
Mm-hmm.
And I stayed there 57 years.
Wow.
Most of my young adult life were in New York.
In New York, okay. So you get to New York and you meet my grandma, right?
When I went there, one of my sisters here passed.
Okay.
I came back here from there, from New York. I came back here and I stayed a few months and went back.
Okay.
And then I came back here.
Oh.
That's when I met your grandma.
You met my grandma in Jacksonville?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
So how did y'all get to New York together?
We went back.
Together?
Right.
Okay.
That's where the children started being born there.
Okay.
All but 2.
Okay.
That was Clifford
Uh-huh.
and Barbara.
Oh, okay.
But otherwise, they was, the rest of them was born in New York.
In New York, okay. So what did you do in New York? What type of work?
I was a hotel house man.
Okay.
Hotel where I'm talking about going, Plaza, 59th Street and 5th Avenue. That's where I worked.
Wow. So how was Georgia and Jacksonville and New York different? Because you said Georgia was just country.
Right.
Okay.
Where you was in the country like woods, and I used to climb trees and play in the trees and stuff in Georgia. But when I came here, it was a little bit different, but not very much.
Yeah.
But you wasn't in the woods.
Yeah.
So you had more of like picking oranges and stuff, and it was much different here than it was Georgia.
So it's a story you used to tell me about your dad picking peaches, I think.
Peaches,
Where
yeah.
was that?
Peaches, Georgia.
Oh, in Georgia.
Peaches, watermelons.
Okay.
Yeah, tomatoes. It was good. It was good.
Okay.
Because we loved that.
Okay.
We loved that. Yeah.
And then you get to fast-paced New York. And did you have nicknames in New York? Did people call you different things in New York?
Yeah, they had their name Chunky. Yeah, they gave their name Chunky, so I lived about that a lot of years.
Okay. So now you get to the part of your children. What made you come up with the different names? Tell me all the names of your children.
I gave, Clifford, Bobby Jean, Michelle, Yvonne, Dee, I call her Bubba, but her name is Keisha.
And Katina, yep.
And yeah, but otherwise, mostly your grandma named them.
My grandma named
She
them.
would pick out the names, and I would agree with her.
Every time?
Every time, because to pick out a name, to me, it wasn't very good. And I would let her do it, and I would agree with her. Why don't you pick out a name sometime? I said, baby, I'm not good at it. You pick it out. I would go along with her, and that's how all of them came. The names is from her.
So what was her name?
Her name was Annie Bell.
Annie Bell, yeah. And so what made you say, okay, this is the woman I want to settle down with and marry?
Okay, because when I came here from New York that last time, when I met her, she was much different from the one that I had met. And it was good.
Okay.
And I wanted her for quite a while. And I say, hey, this is her. And I got to talking to her, and I asked her, would she like to go back to New York? And she said, well, I got a son, and he was a little fella. I said, well, if you like to go with him, and me.
Bring your son with you. Oh, really, Granddaddy? That's how you got my grandma.
That's how
you said bring the son too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, she was the sweetest person that for me.
Okay.
And that's how we got together.
Wow. Yeah. Okay. So y'all are living, you're married, and you are naming these kids, and you just agreeing, okay, I like the name. So what makes you say, okay, it's time to leave New York?
Well, what made me agree with that, I found out it wasn't a place to raise children.
Okay.
Especially girls.
Okay.
Because the streets were so fast. You could send one to the store, and they might not come back if they go by themselves.
That's right.
And I looked at it, and we went talking about it. And we agreed that it was not a place to raise children, and we left New York and came back here.
Okay, so is this around the time where you have found God, or do you wait till you get back to Jacksonville to say, all right, I will surrender my life?
Wow. Just before I agreed to come, we made up our mind to come back. I was in the bathroom, and I had a bottle up to my head because I wouldn't let the children see me drink.
Okay.
I wouldn't let them see me drink. So when I went to drinking that bottle up, something spoke to me. It was the Lord. I found out after I realized what it was. And he said, go to Jacksonville and get saved. And I looked around, saved, Lord, what it is, I didn't know. And I agreed to do it. And when I got here, I didn't back up or nothing. I went right into the church.
Okay.
And when I went into the church, I had Grandma and the children with me, all of us went into church. And thank God, that's how some of them are saved today.
Wow, Granddaddy.
I couldn't stay there with what was going on and how life was finna go.
Yeah.
Life would have went in a whole different direction.
That's right.
If I wouldn't have obeyed God.
And
at my age, I don't believe that I'd have been alive now if it wasn't for God changing my mind to come here.
Wow.
Right there. I don't believe it.
So you come back to Jacksonville and you give your life to Christ.
Right.
And you submit to the church.
There you go.
Can you talk a little bit more about your brother and how you two both grew up in the church and started taking care of the church and just becoming better men?
Okay. When I came, the morning that I came here from New York, the first person that I met was Bishop Hayes. He wasn't a bishop at the time, he just was a minister. And he stopped the car when he see me come to the door. He said, man, what you doing here? I said, I came here to get saved. He said, what? I said, yeah. I said, I came here to give God my life. Because when I came, I left all my clothes. I left everything. So only thing I had was the clothes I had on. And when he told me that, he said, hey, man, he said, what about going to church with me Wednesday night? I said, yeah, that'll be good, you know. And I got with him that Wednesday night and went to what we would call being Bible study. Okay. And Sunday morning was the problem because I didn't have the clothes. But he gave me one of his suits. He was always a little taller than me and everything. Listen, I roll up the pants bag. I roll up the coat sleeves. And I sat with one of them people, all of them. The preacher asked me, he said, what do you want? I said, I want to be saved. And the people was looking at me with the roll-up sleeves and the roll-up pants.
For real, come as you are.
Listen, that guy, and look at me. I said, Lord, all these people, I'm used to dressing decent in New York and stuff, and this is the way I got to present myself before all these people. But God carried me through that. And I started buying clothes, and I got in church then, and God kept me there.
That's right.
And I've been there ever since.
Ever since.
And that was in 1983.
Wow.
The last part of 1983 when he put me in there.
Wow.
And God got me ever since, and I tell him thank you.
Yeah, that's amazing, Granddaddy.
I thank God for you all grand.
Yes, I was just going to say, so now you stuck in the church. And, you know, Granddaddy, you are such a wonderful granddaddy.
Yeah.
You got me out of many whoopings, so I appreciate it. But you also made sure we spent time outside.
Thank you, Lord.
Tell me why you did that. You made sure we went fishing. You made sure we knew how to catch fish. And all of these things. I mean, even when grandma, our new grandma, right after my grandma passed, but Grandma Hattie, even when she wanted us to stay home and be decent and just relax, you was pulling off, taking us to the creek. So why did you make sure we had that experience?
The reason that because you can give a person a fish and they can eat for one meal, but if you teach them how to fish, they can always have a meal.
It's true.
Now, the reason I did that because it would keep you out of a lot of trouble. Because when you is around people, they can have bad influence over you. But if you around me at the fish creek, you can't get bad influence on the fish creek.
You can't walk away either. You stuck.
Yeah.
Okay. I appreciate that, Granddaddy. We had we probably had too much fun out there all the time. So then, and I mean, also y'all made church fun, right? We had Hallelujah night. We had to learn all the books of the Bible, different things. We had to be in the choir, on the dance team, doing poetry. So, you kept us busy.
Thank you, Lord.
So your first son, so walk me through you becoming a mother. What age did you get pregnant and start thinking about names and stuff?
Okay, Gerald Jr. was born on my 19th birthday.
Okay.
When I met Gerald Williams, I told him I wanted me a son and I wanted to be married. So we lived together a year and then we got married.
Okay.
So now we have about 50 years together.
Wow.
So, ups and downs, but, with God, I tell people, I know if it was the Lord wasn't in it, I don't think we would have made it.
That's right.
But God held it together. And like I say, love is the key. If you love somebody, when things get rough, that love will hold it together.
That's right.
And believe me, it's not the butt and all that. It's going to take some love to hold the house together.
Yes.
So, and that's what, and he got saved. Gerald was 23 when he got saved and I was 21.
Wow.
So, and we've been holding on,
What made you fall in love with Uncle Gerald, though? Because that's the love of your life. You always talking about him. You're always like, you need to get a husband because my husband. What made you fall in love with this man?
Well, he moved in next door to me. I was living between him and his girlfriend.
Oh.
And, he would come ask me to braid his hair. And, I said, I'm like, you buy me a pickle, I'll braid your hair. So I'm braiding his hair. So, long story short, he started to let me know he liked me. And I liked him as a friend. But the more we talked, he got ready to go in the Marine Corps. And he wanted to take me out. I told him, wait till he get back, because I had a boyfriend.
Okay.
So I had a boyfriend at that time. So, but when he went in the Marine Corps and came back, stepped out that car in that uniform, I grabbed it. This is mine. So,
yeah. Okay. And so you two decide we're going to get married and we're going to have a son.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
So tell me about the process of naming. Did you just say, you know what, you want to name him after your dad, you can have that, or did you put up a fight?
No. The first one, the born after he named Gerald. He's a junior.
Okay.
And then when Isaiah was born, matter of fact, he named the two oldest.
Okay.
And I named the two babies.
Okay.
I named Crystal after the Lord, because I spell her name Chrisistal.
Okay.
And I named Isaiah after Mom. Okay. So my husband named Lisa, Malicia Sheila, and the oldest after him.
What do your children's names mean? Do you know?
Well, I think, Gerald means warrior.
That makes sense.
Yes.
For both of them. For both of them, it makes sense.
Yeah. So, yeah. Okay. Gerald means warrior. I think Lisa means something about child of God or something like that. I believe something on that line.
Okay.
Like I said, Isaiah after my dad.
That's right.
I love the name Isaiah.
Yes, it's
the eagle-eyed prophet.
Wow.
Yes.
Okay. And then how has it been to lose children and still have to get up every day, still serve God, still serve people, still do ministry, business,
all
of it?
It's God. When I lost the first one, Crystal, I had a big salon with about 8 workers in there. And I ended up giving up the shop. It was kind of heavy. So, but people would say, if you go steady, make sure she's going to give you a word from the Lord.
That's right.
So then it was my turn, when I lost my baby.
That's right.
So, but God brought me through it. He just carried me through it all, and I tell people with God, you can go through anything.
That's right.
If you keep God on your side, he'll bring you through it. If he bring you to a situation, he can bring you through it.
Yeah.
And I believe that with all my heart because he brought me through it. Because when I lost Crystal, I was looking at her on the ground, grasping for her breath. But I also saw the angels of God working out there that day. I think it was, I believe it was Bolo, Elamac. I believe it was Bolo. When I was coming up to the car, I saw Lyra, which is Crystal's little girl. She was in slow motion like this, moving like this. And set her right on her little feet. I'm looking at it. So I probably would have thought I was tripping.
That's
if
right.
he wouldn't have came up and say, did you see Lyra? She floated out of the car.
Bolo said this.
Yes.
this is during your daughter's car accident, and you and another member of our family, Bolo, noticed that your daughter's child, your granddaughter, is floating mid-air.
Yes.
Okay, tell me about that.
And she just, because, first thing I saw was Sarnette.
Yeah.
My niece, she just like, I thought it was a blowout. Somebody was having a car. She shooed across the media with bam, bam. The other little boy that was riding with Crystal and all. And I thought that's what it was. And come to find out, the two of them went 50 feet across the media. And thank God that they was okay. They had little minor injuries. But at that time, then that's when I saw the truck flipping up and saw Lyra being carried like this. And because, you would look for her to bam, just like they. But she was upright.
That's right.
It was something like you would see in a movie. I'll never forget that.
Wow.
And so Bolo came up and said, "Did y'all see that?" So I'm like, well, this is what's really happening. I'm not tripping.
I'm not the only one. Yeah.
And so by the time they got, my daughter was on the ground gasping for her breath. So when we got into the rescue, the rescue driver said, "Y'all have had the angels of God working out here today." And I knew what he was talking about. See, but I believe that God just got Crystal.
That's right.
He came to get her.
That's right.
And I thank God, I believe she was ready because she was a sweet person.
Yeah, she really was.
Yeah.
Sweetest.
Yes. So I couldn't charge God, Lord, why you took my baby?
That's right.
Because I love God and I trust him.
That's right.
I trust him.
That's right.
So and then he allowed me to rest at night.
Yeah.
I used to grieve and then I could feel God saying, okay, that's enough. He just only let me cry a little bit until he weaned me. It took me a year to really feel pretty good about it, but he gave me a peace of mind.
That's right.
Yes.
What do you miss most about Crystal?
I miss her smile. She had a smile that she called me one day when she moved to California. She said, "Mom," she said, my boss gave me a raise. And he said this. I said, "Girl, let me tell you something." I said, "That man getting fresh with you." I said, "You just been there only 2-3 weeks."
And you got a whole raise.
She talking about, "No, Mama, the man came in there and said, this girl here got this big, beautiful smile. She has such good personality. You need to give her a raise." She said, "The boss did it."
Wow.
And she just had that.
Yeah.
When she come into the room, she just lights it up.
That's right.
That's a sweet person.
And her singing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
She could sing up out of her belly. Really. Yes.
And what about your son losing him? And what do you miss the most about him?
Isaiah had such a sense of humor.
Yes.
He really did. He really, like I said, if he walk in that door right now, he'll say, "That's all I say, thanks the Lord, thank the Lord." He will just keep you laughing, And, the both of them, they was a pair.
Yeah.
And from day one, they was 11 months apart.
Wow.
And he didn't want nobody touching her. Really, nobody. So, I had to get on him a few times about that because she kept him fighting. He hit me, when it was a little. And people, she was such a pretty girl too. We would be in the store, people would, "Look at this pretty little girl." And he would, "Come on, Kiki." He'd get her by the hand, honey, like nobody said nothing to his sister. So it hurted me the most that, me and my husband, we went up to view the body, and then Lisa and Gerald went up to view the body. And then there he was alone without her. She was in the casket.
Right.
It really hit me here because I knew they was like this.
That's right.
From day one.
Yeah.
From day one.
No more birth children, but you do have other children. And can you talk to me about the process of opening up your home and looking out for children outside of this family? I told your sister the same thing. Like,
Yes.
y'all remind me of grandma and all these kids. We always just have so many kids in the family.
Yes. So as you know, we've always had plenty of kids in our family. Grandma always took everybody in. Like coming up in my household, even though I had 5 siblings, or 4 siblings, and then my mom officially adopted someone, which gave me 5 siblings. And on top of that, I cannot even count the cousins and friends who just live with us throughout the time.
And my bus stop was right in front of y'all house. Just so we clear, everybody was always at
So
your
that's
house.
your excuse for being there.
Everybody was
Your
at
bus
your
stop was
my,
there.
I don't know. I'm like, why is my bus stop here?
So that's your excuse.
I'm
No,
just
girl,
saying.
you wanted to be around there with everybody else.
did. But I'm like, why is my bus stop at my auntie house?
Because she knew somebody was gonna be home all the time when you got out the
time.
bus.
It's true.
So we always had a lot of kids around. So my sister Celeste, she ended up doing foster care first.
Okay.
She did not like her kids to go to what they call respite. It's like daycare for foster kids, and it has to be a licensed parent to do it. She didn't like me going to respite, so she asked me to sit for her, but I had to be licensed. So that's originally how I got into it, just to babysit for her kids so they wouldn't have to go to other homes.
Got you.
The agency ended up talking me into doing my own.
Okay.
So we've been me and my husband have been doing it ever since, probably about 14 years now.
Wow.
But his name is Jackson. He's 9 years old. I'm about to adopt him.
Okay.
He's a pretty little white boy with red, pretty hair. And everybody is like, you're going to adopt him? It doesn't matter. I love him. I done had him a year and a half. He's one of the best foster children I've ever had in my home.
Yeah.
So we fell in love with him, and we're going through the process right now for adoption for him.
You know what? One thing about our family, we love children. Our grandma has so many children. My great grandmom, your grandmom. And what makes you feel like you just have all this endless love to give? How did you even get into the position to say, let me help take care of children that are in these state programs?
I've been doing it for over 20 years now. I started when my children were small. And it was just, I had this big old house. That house was so huge and we had so much space. I was like, I can do something for somebody else. I got all this extra space. We got all this room. Let me help some more kids that need help.
Okay.
My children had everything they wanted, never needed for anything. Let me give this same love to somebody that needed.
Okay.
So that's how I chose to do that.
Wow. Okay. And also, do any of your children have children?
My daughter, she has Dior. Her name is Dior Day. That's my first grand.
Okay.
And she's the light of my life.
Yes.
Like, that's my heart. That's my everything.
So did Shekinah talk to you when she was thinking about names, or you just, you was surprised?
Even told me I was pregnant. I didn't even know she was pregnant.
No way.
Like,
you ain't have the fish dream?
I ain't have nothing. We had a Christmas party or something. It was either Thanksgiving or Christmas. She invites me over. She give out scratch-off tickets, and I'm scratching everybody. I'm thinking it's a real scratch-off. And they say, I'm pregnant, we having a baby. And I'm reading it, we pregnant, we having a baby, we whatever. And I'm like, who? I'm still scratching. Everybody looking at me, and I'm looking like, who having we pregnant? The husband say the look on my face was of disgust. That's what he told me. He was like, the way your mama looked, she was not happy at the time.
Okay.
So I'm like, is this girl? Who's pregnant? So we was having a baby. I was upset, but that's the light of my life.
The light of your life.
The light of my life.
Okay, so you just have one grandbaby.
Only one.
So Shekinah really made you a grandmama out
she
here.
did.
Okay. Well, is there anything else you want to say to your family or to people who are having children, or about this project?
Well, I just want to say thank you for, putting this thing together. It is turning out wonderful. I love it. I know my family know I love them. I reach out and do what I can to help all my family members, and my 4 kids is absolutely amazing, and I love everybody.
I am very grateful for you doing this project. Thank you so much. I'm huge on family and being able to participate in different things. So when you call me, I'm like, hey girl, I'm for it. I'm with it. I want to do it. Anything to get the family together and enjoy themselves, I'm for it.
I appreciate this because, we never did that like this. And the names, hopefully we can just have regular names. So
we can't do that. We can't do that. It's going to be way more Chiquivas.
Oh, it definitely is.
Yeah.
For the last couple of years, we've had a lot of deaths, a lot of people passing away. I just love the thing of us getting together, doing stuff. It don't have to be a family reunion. It don't have to be birthdays. Just we're a big family. We need to come together more often.
Yeah.
Like let's have a kickball game. Let's do something.
Yeah.
Just us getting together means a lot.
Yes.
This is special. This is something I think is really nice.
I'm happy, that we're doing this project because I can't wait to see it. See what can I learn from different family members or what was said So I'm curious about it.
What would you like to say to the younger men in our family?
To the younger men in our family, I would just say, don't give up. Like, anything is possible, no matter what. You can make mistakes through life, but you can always bounce back from them. It's not what you did or, where you was, about what you're doing. So, if you make a mistake, don't let it hold you down, hold you back. Just keep pushing.
Well, I'm proud of you for taking this on. It's a great project, I think, and I can't wait to see it. Like, I feel like it'll help us or help me get to know a lot of other people in our family and things that I don't know about them.
Yeah, okay. Well, one last question before you go. If you can tell us anything that Uncle Raymond taught you or said, let us know now.
I always thought that he was a loving person to whoever he met, and I feel like I'm that type of person because of him.
Stay out of trouble. Don't go through what I went through. For me, because we got real opportunities now. Things that we didn't have.
Okay.
And that jail ain't no fun.
What's one of the opportunities you think young men especially should take advantage of right now that y'all didn't have?
Oh, that's it.
Getting on the boat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Getting on that boat.
Okay.
Love is the most important thing. But we know the Bible says that in the last days, the love of many will wax cold. People don't have that genuine love anymore.
That's right.
The love, to me, have even left the songs.
That's right.
I feel like when a man loves a woman, stuff like that with the love and the stuff.
That's right.
But, the songs is just crazy and took all the love. I don't want to talk about your body and this and that. It's horrible. And then you got the kids, they run to the phone and the internet and the social media, and they don't have the time that we had. We didn't have a lot of things.
That's right.
But we had one another.
That's right.
We had that. And that's what really makes a family.